सच दिखाते हैं।
In our research and development program as far as health translational work is concerned. And therefore, we are privileged, all of us, to be dedicating to the nation today, first of its kind, India Biological Data Center, or may I say the first of its kind repository of life science data. Now, why to have a data bank at all? And that too, why an Indian data? Of course, one of the guidelines put across by the Biotech Pride makes it mandatory for you to have a database like this when you are conducting a public funded research. But nevertheless, even if we didn't have that, I'm sure all of us as scientific workers and researchers would realize that we actually needed to have a data repository like this, regardless of the guidelines, regardless of whether it's mandatory or not, because otherwise you can't move forward. So unless we have a data bank, we are not in an optimally placed position to move to the next level, to make the future projections, also to go back and learn retrospectively from the past statistics and data. So in order to actually supplement our work as researchers, we need to have a data. So that's, I think, more than evident. I hardly need to reiterate to this the fraternity under this roof, because all of us are engaged in this. But more importantly, why to have Indian data? And I think that is something I have been going around talking about even when I was not a part of the government. Unfortunately, we don't have enough of Indian data. So many of our scholars and researchers, thesis writers, had no choice but to depend on the data sources which are not indigenously or totally Indian. And that would sometimes interfere with the inferences. Because as I have coined a dictum, Indian data for Indian solutions, Indian treatment for Indian patients. And that's exactly what I used to say when I was in the medical school as well. Because what happens is that we often don't realize that, unfortunately, we sometimes don't find it important also to share with our students, scholars, particularly when we are dealing with a subject like this, which is also having a lot of clinical and health related bearing. The Indian phenotype itself is different.
सच दिखाते हैं।